So I recently had the opportunity to shop at Starsky Fine Foods in the east end of Hamilton at Queenston Road and Nash Road. So the address was just posted for your devices if you need directions. I hadn't been there in a while, so I'm just doing a brief review and what the layout of the store is like. So inside the main entrance, if you do need a full-size shopping cart, you'll need a quarter. They're 25 cents as opposed to most places which are a dollar or $2. So just keep in mind you'll need a quarter to unlock the shopping carts. And as you walk in, to the left is the customer service counter and where you can buy lottery tickets. And there's a small cafe there, but I believe the seating area is closed due to the pandemic, so there was a sign posted, but you still can buy some food. And as you come in to the entrance, there is some flyers and the current specials before you go in and enter the produce section. So fairly large produce section, pretty good deals. Overall, I would say the quality of the produce is very good compared to some discount chains. And they often have in-store or advertised specials. And down towards that kind of northwest corner of the store is where you'd find the beer and wine selection, which I thought was pretty extensive. They do have a fair amount of like Eastern European, Czech, and Polish, and from that side of the world too. So a decent selection if you're looking for that particular style of beer or wine. So this wasn't here. You can tell I haven't been here in a while. This wasn't here last time I was in, but yeah, good to see it's available. Generally, they're going to be larger bottles as well with the flip top for the Eastern European style. And then just past that section, there's some packaged fish and a bit of seafood before the large deli counter. So yeah, there's quite a variety of jarred fish and packaged fish. So this is opposite the deli counter. There's some yogurt and kefir and similar products. And then also sauerkraut, sour pickles, kosher pickles. Okay, so self-serve. Some pickled herring. And other varieties of pickled fish. And some of the bunkers here across from the deli have smoked fish, dried fish, salted. There's a large eel. And then beside the deli there is some matchas and other types of smoked fish and salted fish. Okay, so here's just a brief overview of the very large deli counter. So it's quite long, and there's a really big variety. So great place to get, Eastern European sausage and that style European sausages, both raw and cooked. And then across from the deli, they have a lot of packaged products too. So if you don't want to wait for, your certain deli meat to be sliced, they have prepackaged and fairly priced, I would say, in the bunkers directly across from the deli. So I did pick up a few packages. Both cooked and uncooked sausage are available, packaged. And at the very end of the deli, they have an olive bar and salad bar, self-serve. And the bunkers at that end generally going to have some meat and cheese. And the cheese counter, there's the reduced bin right there. And then the cheese counter has a really good variety of cheese. I was surprised. So I did buy some goat Gouda and some Havarti and a few other cheeses. So yeah, a decent variety of cheese. And they did have a 10% off deal that day too, so that was another reason to go check it out. But yeah, quite a variety of meats and cheeses. So there you can see some of the counter and some of the bunkers. So this is just a brief overview. Obviously, not going into detail on everything. There's some chicken that they on special. This is their fresh meat counter. So they have a bakery, they have a butcher, and they have the big long deli or delicatessen. So a pretty full service grocery store. They make a lot of their own bakery goods and pastries. And they're also known for their Polish donuts as well. So I did have them before, and they're very good. A lot of people like to buy them when they're fresh earlier in the day, so if you do want them, you don't want to wait too long. And here you can see a lot of their store brands, so they make it in store, a lot of these loaves. So quite a good variety. I did end up buying some light rye with sesame seed. It was very good. So baguettes, and they do have a reduced rack, so like day old products as well, just to the right there. There you can kind of see an overview of that side of the store. There's some donuts that are remaining and some danishes and other things. But they are known for their donuts, so they do have a decent selection depending on the time of day. But I would encourage you to try them. And you have some heavy rye breads too, European style ryes. And just past the bakery section is the frozen food section. So there's really long bunkers with all kinds of products and frozen pizzas. And of course, being a Polish based store, there's lots of pierogies. So pretty much as far as the eye can see in that one bunker is all kinds of varieties of pierogies. So if you're looking for a certain style or flavor, that's the place to go. Okay, so a lot of their store brand products on display here too. Orange roughy, and they have carp and salmon, trout, rainbow trout. And then the few aisles next to it are the cleaning products and personal care items, things like that. That end of the store. And then they have the candy aisle, which is pretty extensive. So it's kind of like, reminds me of the Dutch Toko, where they have one entire aisle that's long with all kinds of candy packaged. So it's all priced by the pound or kilogram there, so you can see you kind of help yourself and put them in bags. Now a lot of the labeling is not in English, so you kind of sometimes have to guess what it is, or you can just ask an employee. And across from that is a lot of chocolate bars, and there's North American brands as well as European, so Ritter's and different brands, so quite a variety. This is towards the front of the store. There's still some Christmas goods remaining, and they have quite a wide array of pickles and gherkins and things like that, so all different kinds of pickles and jarred products. And lots of drinks that you can't get in larger chains. So there are a lot of European bottled drinks as well. So if you're looking for a certain product, they will likely have it if it's from that part of the world. Lots of teas, both loose and traditional. Lots of seasoning packets for soups and mixes for meats and marinades. Quite a bit of variety of sauces as well. And they do have a large variety of jarred fruits, so you know, your pears and peaches and all different kinds of jams. Here's the pasta section and some of the snacks. And I did buy some of these because these are hard to find. The tuck crackers I had growing up and you can't find them anymore, but the store happens to have them. So there you can see some loose leaf tea. Crackers. It's a display at the front of the store with some flags. And a coffee section, both instant and ground coffee and whole bean. Lots of variety of honey, all sizes and different styles. Also different flavors of Nutella, so if you're looking for a certain brand that you can't get at other stores, they will likely have it. So I'm just giving you somewhat of an overview of certain aisles and products. Lots of syrups to make mixed drinks. And there's the front checkout. So they have quite a number of checkouts. It was fairly busy that day due to the sale. And there is Cantor currency exchange, so they have pretty good rates. I've used them before, but that's just to, when you come in, it's just to your right. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed a brief review of Starsky Fine Foods in Hamilton. They have 2 other locations in Mississauga. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Please subscribe, and bye for now.